Gabby. I nearly phoned in sick, mate.
What's up?
I nearly phoned in sick. I'll be honest with you. I'm watching that today, the 12:30 kickoff. It was painful.
Apart from the sending off, do you think that Spurs done enough before the sending off to be drawing in the game? Because I thought they started the game very defensive. I
thought for the first 20 minutes, Gabs, I thought we were miles off it. Too laboured, not getting out to the ball, not pressing enough, not going after them. And, we played into their hands. Arsenal are in good form. They moved the ball really well at the minute. And, we just don't get tight enough. For me, we sorted it out. We started hitting them on the break. We looked better on the break. Looked like we could go and cause some damage to Arsenal. But the final ball for me wasn't quite there. Son kept playing some poor passes. And in the end, it was frustrating. The sending off completely changes
the game. You think the sending off?
I think when I watched it in real time, I thought it's a clumsy tackle. Yeah. I don't think he's gone in to hurt him. No. I think it's a frustrated tackle. He's gone in, and I don't think he's gone to hurt him. But when you watch it in slow motion, it's just stupid. Like, what are you doing? You're nowhere near the goal. There's no need to make that type of foul. And Royale is just a complete liability. Every single week we play him, he makes mistakes. Yeah. I don't care how much money he's spent on trying to make himself a better footballer. He's not good enough to play for Tottenham. It's like having Aurier back in the team. It's just a mistake waiting to happen.
Since his first game for Spurs, when I watched him, I'm thinking, he's not good on the ball. I'm thinking fullbacks nowadays have to be good on the ball, especially wing-backs. If you're playing wing-back, you have to be good at delivery. And for me, he was very poor today. And I just thought Spurs were very... I don't know. It's like Arsenal were... pass a move.
Yeah.
Everyone wants the ball. Yeah. Partey, Xhaka, you run forward. It was like one team trying to...
We made Xhaka look like Guti.
Yeah.
I mean, we got overrun in midfield. I thought before the game, with Kulusevski being injured, I thought he might have played 3-5-2. And then you could have had Richarlison to come on and change the game. We got overrun in midfield. That was the problem. With Odegaard in there, Xhaka, Partey, we couldn't get near him. Bentancur looked miles off it. Højbjerg was struggling. And they overrun us. Simply, the better team won. As simple as I hold my hands up. We got humbled. I think we could have...
got an apology to make to Arsenal fans?
No apology, because you... Listen, people try and dig me out on social media, right? If they listen to the sports bar on Thursday night when we built up to this game, I said, I can see this game being 2-2. I can't see us winning it. Arsenal are in really good form. I know how this game's going to play out. Arsenal are going to dominate possession. We're going to sit in, and it's going to come down to the second half of managers making the right decisions. But as soon as Royale got sent off, the game's over. Well, Conte just wants to change it. Yeah. He wants to get his players off. We've got Champions League on Tuesday, and, it's one of them.
When you watch the game, though, Arsenal are a better side than Spurs for me. I mean, Spurs have got some outstanding players. Son, Kane, Richarlison's been doing right. Romero at the back looks strong today as well. But Arsenal look more entertaining. Like, if you're a Spurs fan, you'd rather watch. You'd rather want your team to play like Arsenal. Everyone's passing and moving. Xhaka's running forward and scoring goals. Thomas Partey scoring goals. Do you know how many goals do the Spurs midfield score? They're just asked to sit in front of the three centre halves and not push forward, especially today anyway.
Gabs, I don't know what Spurs fans will think, and I'm going to ask them. I can't remember us playing this deep. Yeah. I know Conte's come in and he changed the philosophy. And look, it's our first loss of the season. So let's not get carried away and start moaning. But today, in the last few weeks, I've watched us play. We're getting deeper and deeper and deeper.
You've got players to play more attacking football.
I don't know why we don't go after teams.
Exactly, you've got the players.
Go and press. When Conte first come in, the whole thing was press, go after it. I think he got it wrong today, Conte, in certain moments. Sessegnon, for me, should have started. I'm not convinced with Perisic. I think we should have played three in midfield, and I think that's what we've got to start doing from now on.
Talk to me about Dyer for the Xhaka goal. I mean, I've seen...
I'm not going to dig out Eric Dyer, because for me, I thought he was very good for England.
Goal. Yeah. Look at Xhaka. Xhaka's not even a sharp player, and he turned him so easily, got the goal. For me, poor defending from Dyer.
It was poor defending, and it was a poor performance in the end.
Spurs are just Spursy. Just doing it again, You're not going to win a trophy this season.
Drop me out.
You're getting excited. You've not played anyone. The team you played, Chelsea, you snuck a draw. You got battered. Every other team you played, you should have beat. So I think Spurs are just being Spursy, Jamie. Ain't they? Ain't they?
Listen.
Get some Arsenal fans on. I want them to humble you.
You're the fake Aston Villa fan over here. All you do is go on about Arsenal. We all know you're an Arsenal fan, so just put it out on Twitter that you're an Arsenal fan, and we can move on from it. You and Darren Bent, you're both Arsenal fans. Just deal with it. Let's go to Will, who's a Spurs fan. Will, good evening.
Yeah, evening, guys.
Good evening, mate.
What did you make of it today, Will?
I'm quite a realistic Tottenham supporter, and I've been a season to go, and I coach at quite a high level. And like today, this stinks a little bit of this our DNA, where we turn up to big games. You know, we changed the squad round, we brought in better players to compete, but we haven't improved the team as a real threat to go and win things. We've just improved the squad to sort of help us with changes. But today, you've seen a team that play with no fear. They go and get at you. They play, you know, they move the ball well. They're always looking to get on the ball. And us, you know, it stunk a lot of Mourinho football where we sat in and just tried catching them.
I know, but Will, I can't remember us playing this deep. You know, I know all of a sudden it feels like this has become a bit of a philosophy. But when Conte did come in, we were going after teams. We were pressing. I don't understand where this has come from. Like, we're so deep.
I think it's personally, and I said the same under Jose, that he doesn't trust us defensively. Like, Jose didn't trust us defensively, so he went, if I can sit in and catch you and win 1-0, then I'll get 3 points from that. And I think a lot of it, Conte doesn't trust Emerson, but he doesn't trust anyone else that can come in there. He doesn't trust Perisic as much as like a bombing on left, like a top-rated left wing back, like that we could. You know, a Man City like a Cancelo or a Robertson. He doesn't trust us, so we just think there's damage limitation, and let's just see if we can catch them and then protect it. But if our front three ain't singing and dancing, we've got no other goals elsewhere.
Yeah, no, I agree with you, Will. Thanks for your call. Appreciate it.